Hello everyone, and welcome to September's bullet journal video. For this month, I decided to go for a under the seam, more like a coral reef theme. And some of you may think, why coral reef? Well, I live in Florida, and also, why not a coral reef? I'm sure that coral reefs still exist in the world in the cooler, more autumnal months. But that's just what I decided to go with. And I really actually liked the way that it turned out. It's one of my favorites so far. So on the front here, I am just drawing a bunch of different types of coral and little grass, seaweed, I don't really know what it is, squiggly sea grass of some sort, and rocks and coral and etc. And I also went for the accent color of salmon and coral. Get it? Like under the sea theme. Anyway, so basically just a bunch of different shades and variations of pinks is what I decided to go with. So that is what I'm filling in my cover page with right now. And other than the coral, I added a few shells and a few bubbles here and there, but basically stuck with the coral pretty consistently throughout the entire thing. On my next page, I am doing my sleep tracker. Something else that I did for this month was I kept all of the fonts throughout all of my trackers and my cover page and everything the same. I just liked it looking very uniform for this month. I just liked the feel of it, and honestly, I really appreciate the way that it ended up turning out. Doing the same font over and over got a little bit tiring on my hand, but it was worth it in the end, in my opinion. On this page, since there wasn't a lot of room, I just put bubbles all around the boxes of my sleep tracker, and then I also filled in with the lines this month again, but I didn't go all the way across the boxes, just within the box, and I liked the way it looked a lot better than it looked last month. Then on the page next to that, I am doing my month 5 pregnancy tracker, and at the bottom of my month 5 pregnancy tracker, I just put some more like coral reef-esque type drawings down there just to add some spice and embellishment to the page before coloring that in. The only bits that I didn't color in were the rocks in the background. I just figured they didn't need to be colored in, and rocks aren't pink anyway. Though I know some of the stuff I have colored in, like the grass and seaweed and stuff, is not technically like coral colored or pink either, but you know, it's my accent color and I didn't want to stray. I didn't feel like it. But that is what you see me doing here. Alright, on the next page, I am doing my habit trackers. I am continuing, that's not a word. I am continuing with the individual habit trackers and also the long version boxes of them. I like the space efficiency, and I also cut down on a lot of my trackers, so I have a couple less this month than previous months. So I had a lot of space at the bottom, and I just drew some more of this squiggly, fun coral that I had for my cover page at the bottom because I just like the way it looks a lot. And then I added bubbles around the edges and added little embellishments here and there and filled it in with the colors before I outlined all of the titles of my habit trackers, because I just think it looks better when you highlight the titles. I suppose I don't have to, but it adds more color to the page, and I like the way that it looks. On the next page, next to my habit tracker, as always, is my mood tracker, and I'm going in again with the same font that I have been using because, as I mentioned, I used this font throughout the entire month, basically. And I went back to my classic kind of coloring page mood tracker because I had a lot of different shades of pink to play with, and I really like these mood trackers. They're really pretty by the end of the month, and they're just a lot of fun, and I like coloring something in every day. So I just drew a shell, and I numbered that 1 through 30 for the month, and then filled in the corresponding like boxes and emotions with a different shade of pink. Now I am doing my expense tracker, the tried and true one that I have found for the past few months. I have been absolutely loving it. I love the new layout with doing the incoming box first. So I have an allotted amount for the entire budget at the very top, and we decide how much we want to spend and how much is allotted to our budget for that month, and I write that in there, and then I have a place to track where my incoming is coming in, and then all of the other boxes are obviously outgoing expenses, and each box is for a different category. I've got like bills, my car and RV, food, date nights, and then just miscellaneous stuff that falls throughout the month, and I think that basically covers that. Then at the bottom of the page, I just drew some doodles of little shells and different types of shells, and drew some, again, little sea grass of whatever that is in the background of the shells. And I did not want to fill in all of the tiny little blades of seagrass like I did on the cover page, so I left them white, but I actually preferred that anyway, and then I colored in just the shells. So not much color, but I actually like the simplicity of this page a lot. Next comes my video tracker. I used to do just a video ideas page, but last month I did a video tracker, and it was a bit different than anything I had previously done, and I'm really glad that I switched it up. I wish I would have thought to switch it up earlier. So I release videos every Tuesday, and this way gives me a place to track which videos I can plan for the entire month, and I wrote down every Tuesday that falls in the month of September, and any videos that I am planning to film, and then a space for an alternate video if for some reason that video doesn't work out for filming, and then a place for extra video ideas, and then my little growth tracker there at the bottom. And next to that, as always, is my brain dump page. I have always used my brain dump page and pretty much completely filled it up almost every time, so this page is always a must for me. I just added some coral at the bottom though, to kind of not necessarily fill in some space, just add some embellishments and keep with the theme and make it look a little prettier. And then of course filling it in with the different shades of pinks. Then lastly comes the first week of September. It was very, very basic because I didn't want the first week to just be 2 days, because the first 2 days are the last 2 days of the week. So it's really quite a congested layout, so not much embellishment went on here. I just added a giant clam with some bubbles coming out in the corner, and then a very, very basic layout for the week. But I think it will be good, and it allows me to take up less space in my bullet journal as well, because I don't dedicate an entire week to 2 days. Now for the final flip through. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel while you are there as well. Leave any comments you have down below, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!